and I'm better than I say I am.
I'm a poet, I'm a prophet, I'm the resurrector, I'm the savior of the boxing world. If it wasn't for me, the game would be dead.
Who would bet on fly paddles beating me? Who would bet on Ernie Terrell beating me? I told you I was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see.
We're going to hear now from Dalia Mogahed, someone who has made the Muslim community of North America very proud during this recent history. Again, she is one of our great scholars, activists, intellectuals, and a great Muslim mom. Dalia, salam alaikum.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I greet you with peace during the holiest month of Ramadan. We are gathered here today to remember and to pray for a man whose name means praised in the heavens and the earth, praised by God and praised by the people. A man who Sports Illustrated named the Sportsman of the Century. Time magazine named as one of the 20 most influential Americans in history. Muhammad Ali, the people's champ. We gather in Freedom Hall, the location of his first professional fight in Louisville, to recognize a man who taught us how to be free. He called Muhammad his free name. It symbolized for him a decision to put his principles above popularity, his conscience before conformity. And he was willing to pay any price for this belief. He taught us to be free by showing us what it meant to own fortune and glory as a means to serve God, but never to let fortune and glory own him. They were in his hands, not in his heart. He was free, unshackled by the chains of worldly attachments. He dreamed of being the heavyweight champion of the world since he was a child. Yet he was willing to have the initial fight with Sonny Liston canceled rather than disavow his faith or his relationship with Malcolm X. When he finally was able to fight Liston and win the title he had always dreamed of, he sacrificed millions because risked jail time, endured vicious hate and daily death threats because he refused to go to war. His own friends and family were pressing him under that tremendous weight and pressure to conform, greater than any opponent he could have faced in the ring. Muhammad was victorious, emerging as a free man who couldn't be bought or guilted into violating his conscience. He never ran from a fight. He fought every battle he faced with dignity. He didn't leave the country to avoid the draft. He fought a fair fight until the highest court in the land gave him his justice. He exemplified dignity. As Dr. Jackson wrote, he challenged us and showed us what it meant to fight and hit hard, inside and outside the ring, without bitterness, without malice, and without apology. Ali's understanding of the oneness of God, that he would answer only to God, submit only to God, made him see the oneness of humanity. He was an athlete who was not expected to have an opinion, much less one that so sharply countered the tide. Yet, he He saw a picture of a little Vietnamese girl, wide-eyed among a row of mangled bodies of Vietnamese killed by American force, and his instinctual compassion compelled him to stay out of this war. So let this day, as we stand here in every color and creed, let this day help us remember God's promise. When you seek the pleasure of the people against God, God will make the people displeased with you. But when you seek God's pleasure in spite of the people, God will make the people pleased with you. Thank you.